He thinks we met before. Shh. Just play along. Yes! Your sandals! I'm glad you like your sandals!
Oh. What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we're back to Immortal Fenyx Rising. Alright, so let's see here.
I trusted you!
Alright, so it looks like all we have to do is roll this guy just like last time, and it should work out for us. I think the way everything's designed, we shouldn't have to mess with anything. I mean, that being there is a little suspicious, but I think we're fine. So let's see, if we roll this down, what happens to it? I'm assuming we need to stay up here the whole time now. Oh, we can actually like hold it and slow it down. That's a complete game changer. It's like if we make it to this place, then we can actually look and see what happens. So that heads into the next area. Boom. Oh, sweet. Alright, so hold on. We're just going to... Okay, so this dude can roll down the hill just fine, because we know we have to put it into the cooker, and there's that little building there blocking it off, so we can just let you free roll. So now is when we come into wind aspect, right? Or is this one just going to be completely straightforward and you can just like literally push it in there? Yeah, because we get the coal, so I mean we just manually throw it in anyway, so yeah, this will work out for us. Nice. So I'm gonna swap that over. Go ahead and cook up some coal real quick, then we'll be able to chuck it in there. And there was 3 symbols that he acted like were like the main thing, so I'm assuming that there's going to be one more of these left. So let's see here, let's try to get a good throw, something like that. We at least landed in the hole. Ooh, that was a little sketch. Alright, hold on. There we go.
Strife, the darkest emotion that plagued Hephaestus, was trapped safely again in Pandora's box.
Strife? So his wife doesn't love him and he was forced into exile for years. That's not so bad.
I'm married to Hera. Let the fires be extinguished!
So there has to be one more forge somewhere around here. I'm assuming that would be you, buddy, wouldn't it? Yeah, so let's see here. That would be the last symbol, so basically all we have to do is follow the steps just like last time and we should be good.
Set me free!
That'll be for his forge. This looks like it's the exact same layout as the one previously. Alright, so there's that room. What's up here first? Hold on. Alright, so we need to swap the wind, and then we're able to go through, hopefully not hit the dragon face, and I'm assuming we're supposed to be pushing the coal all the way through in order to deactivate that door there, maybe? Alright, so that'll be a checkpoint. 2, 3... Hit me! Good. Nice. Alright, so we made it all the way across. Stairs, and that's just a light. Hold on. So we need to swap the wind again. 4, 5. Good. Lasers is a little bit more finicky, so I'm gonna just wait for it to disappear. And then do it. Just like so. Alright, so we can swap the wind one more time. Take us that way, though. What were we supposed to be doing up here? Hold on, are we supposed to go all the way over to the other side where the dude's hands sitting there raised? Alright, so yeah. I'm with you now. So can we hit this dude? It's not going to... Alright, so that does swap it. So we're going to be blowing that way. So before you go through that way, make sure the arrow is swapped back over to the right direction. So it'll be those guys, and then you can sort of land on their heads in this area, which is a little different. The previous area, basically, if you did that, you would die. So that seems to be a little bugged out. Thankfully, we're still able to move. So this arrow is connected with the arrow in the front, so if you die and spawn in, you do have to reset those guys. Then boom, just like straight across. Alright, so I'm not seeing like a way to change the wind. I'm gonna have to assume it's faced the right way. There's a save point all the way down there though. And I'm wondering, like, should we swap the wind now? Oh, is that the right way to do it? Okay, I was just sitting here, like, goofing around trying to, like, guess. Don't really do that. Alright, so let's see here. Basically want to wait for his face to smash against the wall, try to jump on top of him, and then try to like jump up into the next area. Whew, nice, and we got a checkpoint, sweet. That definitely takes a little bit of luck. I'm not even gonna lie, that there's no skill involved, that's just luck. So I'm assuming we need to swap this since the face is over to the right. Yeah, I don't see anything. Now, is this one going... Alright, so we have to wait for him to smash and jump on top of his head, and then we go. Okay, so that'll be something like a so. Sweet. Then I'm assuming this is where we get something? Or nothing. Alright, so once you get to this stage, basically all these little red clouds, you want to try to avoid them as best as possible. Basically, if you fly inside one of them, you lose all of your stamina, then you start to die. So you get out of the slipstream for a second, head back in it, and then it basically takes you all the way over to the other side. Now, I'm assuming there's going to be another puzzle in this area. Alright, so what do you do? Alright, so you basically roll back immediately. We swap wind directions, that should solve that issue. Hold on, we should probably take some health just in case. There hasn't been any, like, actual things to fight in this whole place. It's just all been puzzles. So we can manually roll this guy down the hill. This should... Yeah, that should work. So once we come around here, it'll take us into this next area. We were not exactly sure about the wind here. It's just like perky right there. So, I mean, looks like it'll go that way. What do you do? I'm gonna go with it's supposed to be down that way. Hold on. Or is it? Because my thing is, technically it's supposed to be lit on fire, but... Well, no, because we need to lay down. We're not able to see if it goes all the way down there or not. So, I mean, theoretically, we could have hopped on... What happens if we follow it? Hold on.
I will always be the disfigured god.
Nice! Okay, apparently you were supposed to do that. And, ooh, touch that lever. I feel like that's... Oh. It's probably how you send it back up. So this guy is going to go on rolling. Just let him do himself or to this area, and it's going to be another thing that stopped you. Alright, so cool. All we have to do is push you into this little ramp. Fortunately, you're not able to like super speed with it. That'd be pretty cool if they actually allowed you to like do a full-on sprint. But basically, he's going to stop here on his own. We won't have to worry about anything too crazy, because I mean, everything else is just manual at this point. Turn around the corner, and unfortunately, we're about to get the rest of his feelings inside the box, and I'm sure he's not going to like it once we actually return it. Something like that. Go and warm it up some. Nice. So this is the last... Ooh. So he had 3 symbols, and then his hammer was the 4th. So I'm wondering if possibly the 4th one's going to be a boss fight, but I think this should be it for Coles inside this vault. So just toss it in there like a so.
Despair emerged from the illuminated flame, and Phoenix was quick to return it to Pandora's box.
All the forges are lit. The air should be strong enough to carry me up now.
Look at Hephaestus. Someone like him, he should have just settled. He's the one who held Hera hostage, demanding Aphrodite's hand. I knew she would never touch him. She would be safe and unavailable. It was perfect, so I agreed. He brought despair on himself.
Its heft was heavy, as was Phoenix's worry. By retrieving these dark memories and returning them to Hephaestus, was she dooming him to misery? The question haunted her as she continued.
Mother! Father! Please stop! I'll behave! I promise!
Alright guys, so basically all you have to do is activate this real quick. You take the wind up, and you're going to be following these little podiums here. Only one can be activated at a time, so it's not like you actually have to solve like a too complicated puzzle, but basically you activate that first one, head on up to the second one, passing the one on the right. This one's going to open up, which will allow you to activate it. So that'd be those 3, and then there should just be one more remaining. But basically you just take the wind up, and it should activate relatively in front of you, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. So the 4th one will be here. 5th one's going to be right in front of us. Oh! Almost fell. 5th one like a so. Nice. And then the door is going to activate. I was a little sloppy, but at least we got there in the end. And got our checkpoint.
Please, Aphrodite. Just talk to me.
So we have all of his worst memories, but I'm wondering what... Why are we still here? Because I figured that would have filled up Pandora's box. Alright, so all we got to do is kill this big guy and we should be fine. So let's see here. Ooh, don't want to get to the purple goop. Try to dodge as fast as you guys can. And probably just like we've been doing a lot of the boss fights, we're going to show a little bit of it and then sort of skip to like close to the end, since a lot of them just take a very long time to fight. You can actually take his helmet off. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, that is not the best strategy, but, well, it's the safest strategy. So basically, I was just running back and forth along the side of the room. Sorry for the, just basically cutting to the end, but that fight took forever. So basically, if you try to do the aggressive way, it works half the time. However, I found that I kept having issues in the second stage. So if you just run around this entire room and basically just try to make him run at you, and while you're doing that, shooting and using your phosphorus, basically you can just slowly chunk away his health until you eventually kill him. That is the best strategy I've found so far.
So cold all of a sudden. I almost feel sad.
Alright, so these are all of his creations, so... Oh, his essence is going to be in here, that's right. That's why she was feeling cold.
Vengeance seethed, as did the rage that comes with it. You see, for every misdeed you put upon him, Hephaestus let his rage burn, channeling it into a force for good. His many creations.
Life was never going to be easy for the boy. I was trying to make him strong. I didn't realize how much I hurt him.
Malice, strife, despair, and vengeance merged, and together became Hephaestus's locked-away essence made whole.
Hephaestus, I'm back! And I have your essence! Hephaestus?
Phoenix hoped Hephaestus was at the Hall of the Gods.
He better be after all that we just did. And let's see here. Here you are, buddy.
You're here! When I came out of the vault, I thought something happened.
Something's always happening.
Something bad. How did you get here?
I might have helped. You made my winged helmet and sandals. I saved you and brought you here. So, you know, we're even.
He thinks we met before. Just play along. Yes! Your sandals! I'm glad you like your sandals.
Oh, I tried. Did you find his essence?
You sure you're ready for this?
Nothing bad has ever happened ever. Why would it start now?
Father of invention, lend me your sword, your spear, your arrow. Transform the darkness to light our way.
Welcome back, old friend.
You okay, big guy?
I remember everything.
Give it time. There's one thing I still don't understand. With no memory, how did you leave clues leading to Typhon's vault?
Not Typhon's. Mine. I suffered so long, I was so tired. Before Typhon came, I used Pandora's box many times to trap my inner torments in that vault. I had a system. I created the clues so I could find my way back. Typhon found me defenseless. I let that monster turn me into one of my automatons. I even enjoyed it.
Because automatons feel nothing at all. But your clues, you should have been able to retrieve your own essence.
Steropis and Brontes, my assistants, double-crossed me. They took the first clue, the one directing me to light the forge fires, and burned it.
No, there's nothing more evil than irony.
In doing so, They made sure my prison was permanent.
I know those names. Each is a legendary Cyclops. If I find them, I will make sure they pay for what they did.
Good. They stole armor I'd been forging. Consider it yours. And, speaking of payment, I at least owe you. You're going to need it for what we must do next. We're going to steal something.
Oh, yes!
To protect hope from the clumsiness and sorrow of mortals, Zeus hid its fragile form somewhere near my forge. There, behind the locked door, hope waits. We must release it.
If we're talking heist, I'm interested.
I hid the key in the northeast of the Forge Lands, in a shrine.
Let me guess. Under the mat? The best place to hide something.
But even if I can steal the key and find the hidden chamber near the forge, how do we release Hope?
Together. That box is now ready for its task. May the light of 1,000 forges guide your way.
We should make a plan to face Typhon head-on. Let us know when you're done attacking him from the shadows.
Did I do something here?
Now that we're all here,
Let's do this.
We must be cautious in our approach against Typhon.
Cautious? We should sharpen our blades, storm his cave, and defile his manhood.
Oh, baby.
I'm right here.
I cannot handle your outbursts anymore. I'm pregnant with Aris's baby, and you can't stop us.
Wait until I tell my therapist about this. She'll have my back. Mark my words.
Of course she has your back. It's Echo. She just repeats what you're saying.
At least Echo listens to me.
You've got to be kidding me. What would Zeus think of this mess you made, Ares?
Mess I made?
You just have it out for Ares because he actually takes off his helmet once in a while.
That explains the brain damage.
Yes. Embrace your dark side, Athena. I can feel a poem coming on.
You're such a creep, Hephaestus.
Only I can talk to my husband like that, you bloodless harpy.
Oh, so you're defending the blacksmith now?
Enough! I'm here, Olympians, and I have a plan.
Lagiron!
What, little sis? Thought you'd lost me again? No chance. If I may, Hephaestus, pardon a mortal like me for butting in. You made a set of chains big enough to bind Typhon. They're up on Zeus's mountain. Am I right?
Yes, you are. But Typhon...
I can sneak up there without alerting Typhon and steal them.
Those chains will never hold him. He'll break free.
I just need a drop of blood from each of you, and I'll combine that with nectar from Olympus and coat the chains. Problem solved.
He's right. That would work.
Allow me. Simply extend your hands.
I didn't even feel him do it.
He's that good.
I can't thank you enough. I'll return when the deed's done.
What about me? I thought I was coming with you on the mountain.
It's gotten way worse out there. Do you know how responsible I'd feel if something happened to you?
I'll be fine. You said we'd do it together.
Let's not argue, little sis. Stay here. Gather weapons in case I fail. But I shall not fail.
That was your brother?
Yes.
That confident smile.
That assertiveness.
The way he already knew where my chains are stored.
I know, I know.
I hate him.
He is the worst.
He is?
How did you ever live with that?
He's so annoying.
What a suck-up.
If I wanted to be talked down to, I'd visit our father.
Hey!
You're not just going to let him walk all over you like that.
Yes? He's going to fulfill the prophecy. Don't worry.
Where's that jealousy I saw at my fortress? You want this glory? Seize it!
You really think that prophecy isn't about you? Where's the stubborn phoenix who made me listen?
What about your pride?
You come first. Forget being nice. Avoiding conflict isn't worth it. The pain makes you stronger.
I know for a fact that prophecy is yours. You've already fulfilled most of it. What do you want?
To be a hero.
Then you know what you have to do.
Beat Lagiron to the top of that mountain.
That's right.
And we're going to help you. I'll give you a big head start by summoning a storm to blast away the ice blocking the path up the mountain.
Since when can you do that?
Since Zeus let me borrow a storm to wreck the Greek fleet after the Trojan War. Favorite status comes in handy.
All I ever got was empty promises.
At least you didn't get thrown off a mountain.
You think that's bad? Zeus forced me to marry you!
None of you want to be his favorite, trust me. Zeus is only trying to make up for the fact that he murdered my mother.
They're all right. I'm a terrible father. Finally! We have a winner!
Let me know if you're in the market for any.
Alright guys, now I think it's it. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.